I love those frogs so much.
Yeah,
They're like
frog
my favorite
flags.
frogs ever.
Alright, go for this now.
Alright, we're gonna be using some Edward strats on this next boss.
Oh, I just fucked it up already, but sorry for the swear, but it just came out by itself.
Bye bye.
Yeah, isn't the next boss the one where you just hide and then goes to its next phase and gains levels or something, and you do it double time too?
Yep.
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 So yeah, like LCC just said, Twin Tanya changes from level I think 67 to 60 after after charging for Gigaflare, because the game actually changes it into a different monster at that point that's a lot weaker. So,
It's susceptible to break and doom. So I know for instance the segmented run on SDA uses that, where he break blades them.
I just wanted to give a quick update on, I just mentioned putting what team you were rooting for on Twitter. There was 5 for Team Waterfall, 2 for Team Egg, 3 for Team Ralse, and we had 0 people rooting for Wyvern.
What? Oh, boy.
oh,
What?
come on.
People not using Twitter, come on, there's what?
Yeah.
3,300
I can
of
understand you not wanting to support me, but you should be supporting Elmagus and Dreambaum at least. Alright, oh, and then
We'll watch your stream, you loaf.
casting Mini on
you-
myself wasn't a misclick either. If you have Mini in this game, you actually get double physical evasion, and then the Crystal Shield that I bought in Mirage Village gives you 45%, which then becomes 90% when you're minied.
She's pretty much wrecking me right now.
Pretty handy.
She stopped like 3 of my characters.
But yeah, the way that fight is kind of the fast way to do that fight is to do death by math, but also to cast reflect on at least one character, so to prevent Califasteri from walling herself, because wall does block level 5 doom.
I misclicked my I clicked escape instead of doing combine. Blue magic, I mean. I totally misclicked on that. And then I knew that I was not gonna get it.
And we have Marigine down. Yep.
Come on, Omega, go left. Go left.
Yeah, Omega
In the
kind of follows a few predictable patterns, but not really enough to not want to like wait to see what he's doing and then trying to run fast. Yeah, if you run into Omega, you die. I mean, Omega's the game's ultimate super boss, and if you run into it, you can't escape.
So I'm safety saving before him, because we all know what's gonna happen.
Please, you saw what happened to me if I...
Oh, I should probably unban straw poll, just because there used to be a lot of spam bots that were putting fake straw polls into my chat, but it was like Gooslers trying to start it.
Oh, I gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, because it's just showing stars instead of the domain. Poll code is definitely not banned though, because that's what I've used for my polls in the past. But after this is over, though, I'll unban straw poll, because I don't really see those bots anymore.
I can make a poll code too.
Yeah, I haven't seen them too much either.
Not a big deal.
So you and Incalex are pretty close still.
Yeah, he's probably gonna win just because of not going for the Neo X Death incentive. But
true. Yeah. Yeah, he's actually like plus 30 something right now, so he might even PB. I don't know how his last split was though.
If you're using the Kiss of Blessing glitch, X-Death is actually pretty easy.
Okay, yeah, probably not then.
It'll be close though, it'll be a good time. So you're gonna see some pretty different strategies now between Incalex and I. Incalex is doing the fastest strat, which is where you use a glitch that lets you skip the second form of X-Death, but since actually fighting X-Death is like Neo X-Death is the 5-minute incentive, I'm gonna go for it.
Butts is about to go do some rage driving.
Okay, so I made a little poll code there for you guys to click on. Feel free to continue to do so on Twitter, though. Any kind of presence you can get on there is always cool. Maybe get some more people interested in Final Fantasy, of course, but... So for people that don't know, X-Death is kind of a notoriously difficult final boss. So there will be some serious time, basically, for the runners that are at him.
All right.
Team Egg.
Welcome back, Abda. But Team Egg, no go.
Except dead.
Okay. This is yeah, unfortunately, this is a really bad time for me to switch the streams out, so let me just try to kill X-Death first.
Okay, no problem. I can wait.
Hopefully I just saved before I went to the cleft. I believe I did. I could be horribly thinking wrong. Because, wait, no, there's a save right before. What's her face? God, I hate myself. I'm overthinking too much and it's killing me.
I'll try to switch out the streams during the transformation, assuming I didn't screw this up. Okay, I got it.
Murphy, come on. In the beginning, there was the void, and more spirits came.
Alright, give me a countdown.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Cropping isn't very good right now, but I'll fix it after I'm done.
Alright.
We're still a little bit behind on your stream, so...
Should probably bring my notes up. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, renamed the, that was my horrible attempt at a pun since we were doing puns earlier. So first, starting on Final Fantasy VI here, we have the LCC, who has the current emulator world record time.
Wow, way to go.
And Team Egg did not attempt Neo X Death as the incentive. But still a fantastic run from Alex. Great job.
Yeah, definitely.
The run was pretty bad actually sometimes. I'm sorry for not talking during the whole run.
That's okay.
No problem.
Do
Shoutouts
what
to
you
the
need
laws
to
of
do, man.
physics being broken.
Alright.
Into the mine we go.
The incentive for Neo X Death is a 5-minute, I guess, save or an additional 5 minutes off of your time.
Yeah, I set it high just because doing the fight costs like 2.5 minutes or so. Alright, I'm done. As soon as the
Nice.
death animation finishes up, we'll get Dream Bomb going.
Alright, I'm ready. Hello.
Hey, Dream Bomb.
Hey, Dream.
Hey, Dream.
Alright already.
Well, my stream is set up. I also put only the game audio, I think, so
Yeah, we're actually going to listen to the OC Remix FF6 album.
sorry,
during the
alright, no
run,
problem.
Since, if it's like El Magus, well, with El Magus's one, we would have heard echoing of the Skype call.
alright, just tell me when
Alright,
I
let's
can
just
go.
get it.
Great time, Poexel.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Ah, crap.
And for everybody that's wondering, if you just
okay,
take a look.
Hold on a second. Okay, so Dreambomb,
Okay,
just give me a countdown and I'll start the timer.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do this.
Is Team Ralse FS6 player ready?
Essentia.
Yep.
Come on.
Man, why are you doing
Not
this
seen her
to
on
me?
Skype.
Yeah, this is not going well. Yep.
So I got the Repo Man fight, so I have to get 3 battles later. Potentially lead to grinding.
Hashtag grinding.
I am almost entering the final fight.
Are you also in a submarine?
Yes!
That's why
Wait,
your internet's
submarine?
been not working.
Alright. I won't bother trying to explain how the Neo X Death fight went, just because it's kind of complicated, but it basically just combines together all of the strats that are part of the run before that, as far as doing death by math, abusing Guild Toss, and doing AI manipulation.
Are you going to
Okay,
be
I'm
going
being
for the Neo
I
X
am-
Death, Dylan?
Flexel, please tell me I'm not insane.
If you're going to use Guild Toss, you need to Samson power up first.
Yeah, I know. I'm forgetting Samson power. Like, it's in my head.
It's Antidote
Antidote.
plus Revivify.
That's why. Why was I not doing that one?
The battle speed going down to 1 isn't actually the slowest.
Oh, hey, there. Never mind.
When you
That
take
worked.
it to 1, that's actually the quickest it can be.
What did you do?
I really wonder what's happening there.
I'm done. I'm done. Like, seriously, I am.
So like I was saying, it's not actually it's faster to do it that way. Like for example, in 4, it doesn't affect your party, it just affects the enemies. So by slowing the enemies down, you can still have fast menu inputs, and so it makes the fights quicker because you're not getting attacked the entire time or trying to have more RNG thrown your way.
Alright.
Alright, I got a quick battle, so it might not be so bad.
Right, got the fruits. Nice.
But
Nice.
Flexel, how about that random level 5 Doom working again? See that?
What?
Nice.
Very
I was
nice.
like
Yeah,
getting
that
ready to
just
start guild
popped up.
tossing her. I'm like, I'm just gonna ether and try to spam with butts, and maybe something will work.
No dimension.
Okay, that was an Omega. Oh, thank God it was an Omega.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry, guys.
There is
If anyone's
still
worried about
incentives
me
left
being
for-
ahead, there's still the opera.
Yeah. And
The opera's there.
this is
and
also a
there's,
much more random game than 5 too, just because especially before you can buy smoke bombs, the number of random battles you get means a fair amount, along with like what your ATB bars are at the start.
and the fact that Poexel did the Neo X Death incentive saved a little bit of time where Alex opted to not go for it. So once those incentives start adding up, because
yeah.
Team Wyburn had an extra minute in Final Fantasy IV as well, so you know, that'll make things a lot tighter once we get down to that.
Yeah. Well, I'll get them updated once all the 6 runs have started.
I hope everyone is rooting for Team Waterfall on Twitter and nobody has doubts.
Believe-
We in there. We
I
in
believe-
there.
Honestly, in this game, anything can happen. I wouldn't put it past it.
Fact. And the PBs are tight in for all 4 runners coming in to Final Fantasy VI. So
yeah, it's within 9 minutes.
If there are any mishaps RNG wise, everybody has enough skill, you know, to definitely keep it close. Twitch buffer for the win.
Well, Dylan is definitely going to have the fastest 5 run with the way it's going now. And
I'm voting for a 1 minute a 1 minute relapse for him as well.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Finish. Last hit.
All right, 4:22:53.
Still a PB.
Yeah, nice.
Nice PB, Dylan. Congrats, sir.
Very nice.
As soon as we see the action catch up, we'll get Essentia going.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello.
Team Ralse hype.
Hype.
Hyper. Phone hype.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm very much looking forward to the Essentia kids hopping in on that opera.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a late night English opera without lasers and special effects, so it's going to be very new. I could do it in French, but I thought I might as well try to.
Okay,
just
I'm
do
forgetting
it,
the
like,
running shoes. That's what I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
I'm doing full Shatner, so
Yes.
I'm committed.
I just had I have a violent neighbor, so might not go as crazy as I usually do.
Oh, Essentia, have you started your stream yet?
Yeah, it started.
Okay, let me pause and restart.
Yeah, it's not started for me.
Ooh, damn, Murby, shots fired.
Kupo!
Still showing offline for me, even if I try to pause and restart it.
Yeah, definitely try
I
restarting
can try
it.
restarting.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Let me do that.
For those wondering, yes, Deln had a very good run. It was, as you can see, 3 minutes faster than the second quickest run there, and that was with his internet dropping out and losing some time there. So he did PB, so great job, Deln. Way to keep Team Ralse in there.
Don't net me, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, thank you.
And yeah, to be fairly honest about what's going on, I mean, yeah, like, ideally Rain would have run FF4, but FF4 having way more runners than FF5, he took the game on, so really...
I'm just... Part of it's a lot of dumb things. And...
Okay, there it is. Let me...
You got it?
Yeah, I can see it now.
As I said, this is my weakest FF, and my old PB, like... I don't know, whenever I run this game, something always comes up. It's weird. I don't mean to sound like that's an excuse, because it's not.
Alright, give me a countdown and I'll start your timer.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Well, we can all have hope in the fact that Dream Down beat his PB 2 days ago, and I'm now the weakest FF6 runner out of the 4. I think everything will be fine.
She's got amnesia.
Oh, Essentia put up the... Yeah, I also put the Key Fry drawing on my scene.
Oh, you did too.
Alright, world map, show me your secrets.
So what they're for all the forced battles in Narish with the Magitech armor, they're going to be having Biggs and Wedge run away after they kill any enemies that are marked as bosses, basically with the can't escape flag, and that's so that Terra gets all the experience. Because in this game, when new characters join or rejoin you, their level is based on the seed of it is your average party level. Sometimes there's a modifier put onto it too, but having Terra get to level 6 before Locke joins you makes his level start higher, which then makes Edgar's level start higher, and then so on from there.
So, I guess we can, since we're at this point at the beginning of the game, do you want to explain exactly how you're doing the timing a little bit? It seems like there's a few questions as to where people are kind of at.
MV stream is down. Oh, now it's back up.
Yeah, no, I put it down just because yeah, my microphone had changed because my headset died, and I was actually sending the Skype and game audio twice.
I hate myself right now. I really do.
I still love you, Rain. Everybody that's watching does too.
Of course.
No float.
Yeah,
There's a Bix you can do to float though.
Oh yeah, and I have a request for everyone. Once we get to the very final battle, I want everyone to spam float in chat for everyone.
Fantastic. You know, it's weird. I watched you run this game a few times now, and that seems to be the trend.
Antidote plus Maiden's Kiss will give you float.
Controller, please.
As of so far, for people wondering, Poexel has been the only one manly enough to take on the Neo X Death incentive.
Chancellor made me lose a frame.
Oh, Chancellors are always evil. One of the rules
Yes.
of RPGs. This one is no exception.
Alright, I'm getting antsy. I just need to calm down. Because I am now playing horribly because I'm on tilt. Because I need to not be on tilt. So I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, got them both stuck.
Whatever you need to do, bro. We're back to listening to OC remix music too. During FF5 we were listening to my game audio, but I have the FF6 OC remix album up now.
And MV made one of the songs on it too.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should definitely. Yeah, I've made a remix of Phantom Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's one of the best OC remix albums out there, so definitely get it. It's free.
Yeah.
Called Wall of Balance and Ruin, and yeah, it has some amazing stuff, including the most crazy, awesome Queen-like rendition of the opera by Jake Kaufman. Just
I
gotta
love
hear that.
all of the opera tracks on the
Yeah.
album.
Shadows
Hey,
King
do you guys
is also crazy.
want to do a roll call real quick since we started a new
Oh,
game
yeah.
and got new people in here?
Sure thing. So
Yeah.
I'm LCC. I get the record in this game currently, and I'm playing it.
Okay, I'm Mr. MV, and yeah, I've been running the game for a while. First on emulator and now on console. And yeah, I'm known to lose focus and have bad luck.
Alright, I'm Jim Bam. I have a 5-hour 1 PB, and I'm the guy who had a self suplex.
He's having suplex himself before too.
Oh, that's
Check out the highlight on
is
his Twitch
amazing.
channel.
It got
I'm
really
Essentia.
And her.
Yeah, I used to have the record on this game until, just a couple months ago? When LCC
Yeah, it was
took
like
it.
mid-December or something, I think.
Yep, yeah, a little over a month ago.
Her
Still
oldest,
working on
daughter,
bringing
her
that
oldest
down, though.
daughter is named after a character from this game too, if that's any indication of how hardcore she is.
And for those wondering, Brosincha would happen to be related to her.
Yes.
Much as he probably denies it sometimes.
Sometimes I deny it too.
Deny it if your sister was better at speedrunning than you were?
The shots.
I had to fire him. I'm looking forward to the Crystals for Life to see the comparable time.
And I'm Poexel, I just finished it running FF5 and I organized this whole thing too.
Yep.
I guess I'll throw it out there.
Oh, according to Brosentia, she denies it more.
Can't handle Athena.
Need a tonic.
And I'm Deucler. I had the worst time on Final Fantasy IV today, and I'm just here for background noise.
And I'm down. I just did FF5 for Team Ralse.
Team Ralse hype.
Yeah, great job, by the way. Really
Yeah.
good job.
Still a good time, I would say. Pretty happy with that.
I'm sure everyone wishes they could have PB'd today.
I have good hope that I will beat my PB by 8 seconds again. Yeah, and the really funny story about that is that I was running on a modded console before, so it was actually like 2 minutes and 30 seconds slower. So even though I beat my PB, it's actually a worse run. It's funny. We'll see what happens, but yeah, can crush that time if nothing terrible happens. We'll see.
I guess I've been kind of seeing it throughout the last couple of games for people that are, I guess, sorrowful for Rain and myself is really playing and speedrunning any Final Fantasy game of like this length and magnitude. You kind of know that there may be either bad RNG or you might make mistakes, and you know, if you make a big enough mistake, you're talking 5-10 minutes easy swing either way. So just super happy to be a part of this event at all, and it's been a really good time. So just shout outs to Deln for putting our team back in there.
I did not click this earlier, but what was the link from Keyfry? I wanted to see that.
Oh, the team logos? Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I
The
would
team
link it, but I'm
logos
busy.
are amazing.
Oh, here it is, here, and putting it in chat.
Oh, that is pretty sweet. Gotta love that team waterfall. That picture is pretty funny.
Alright guys, I'm actually going to dip out.
Okay.
I think there's enough people here now, so thanks a lot, chat. Good luck, all FF6 runners.
See ya.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Alright, later,
Enjoy.
Whistler.
Good job.
Get out of here, Hornets. I don't need you.
So yeah, about FF6, yeah, I have to give a huge shout out to Essentia. Well, I believe throughout the runs in marathons and being so active early on with the runs on SDA and everything, inspired, I think, a lot of players to take this game on, and has been really kind on sharing her notes and being very cooperative, all in all. So
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So yeah, definitely a big shout out to Essentia
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the skill and the
Yeah,
sharing.
She and Rain were big inspirations for me to start speedrunning RPGs, period.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very exciting to have a growing scene. There's a lot of people getting interested in FF6 recently. The highlight of all this being LCC Woo actually dug far more than I did to find and dig new stuff out. So there are a lot of new little optimizations everywhere that make this run still fresh and interesting.
Like the smallest things you forget, like that I am on optimum empty, and right there I forgot that, and so Forrest didn't have what she needed on to do that battle better.
No, just hang in there. That's out for the time, for the glory and the legend. But yeah.
Nice. Okay.
FFI is still a very scary run in my eyes.
Yeah. Wow, that was a long walk.
It's the count of 3 abilities, right, Poo Axel? I know I'm asking. Hold on.
He's really boom Brazilian. No, I'm French.
One step from going outside.
So I've been playing this game in French, yeah, in Japanese a lot lately. And as soon as I started playing in English again to practice for this, I was like, whoa, the text is so slow.
Yeah, very slow comparison.
Yeah.
And yeah, for those who might wonder why Japanese isn't like the run of choice because of text difference once you know everything and all, it's just that the Japanese run is entirely different because of a really major glitch that you can exploit only on that version. It basically allows you to have a pretty crazy amount of defense. So yeah, the run in Japanese is not only faster because of text, but because of whole new exploits. It's a different run. It's very interesting to see too.
Yeah, you're almost invincible for most of the run.
this give me my levels? It did.
Oh, yeah, Zamet is asking something like, says, can't you play the Japanese version and just not use that bug glitch? Well, I don't know if it's really interesting to create yet another subcategory on the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, if you weren't going to use the equipment glitch, I mean, the Japanese version would have a couple of minutes of faster text and a little bit of an advantage from having 2 columns for items in your battle menu.
Yeah.
But it would otherwise be the same. Slots gets used more often than Vanished Doom just because you gain access to slots a lot sooner, and you don't have to actually finish learning spells to do it.
Yeah, Doom takes a long time to learn. It only has a ×2 learning rate.
Yeah, the whole relay is gonna be saved on my Twitch channel, and I'll make highlights for each game. Oh, and you didn't see this in FF4 because of the naming way system, or much in 5 because you can only rename parts, but in FF6, basically all of the characters, except for ones that join you very late, are going to have their names shortened to one character, and that's just to save a small amount of time for each text box that has their name in it. It's not a lot, but it does add up. It does add up, and it's more than 0, so therefore...
Yeah, the names get referenced enough that it's worth it. And yeah, basically everyone gets renamed to one character on that route except Mug and Go-Go, because it's not worth it, yeah.
Or Umaro if it's 100% run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just because we have a mostly English-speaking audience, so I wanted all the games to be in English, so people can follow what's going on, because people are talking about English versus Japanese. Although there is a Japanese restream of this relay on Nico Live, courtesy of Cookie, who approached me on Twitter and offered to do it, so shoutouts to Cookie.
You know, it's funny, before this past week, I don't think I'd played this game in English for over a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it took me a little while to get used to it again.
What are these words? carrier pigeon? Cure? And yes, I say before the returner base.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
no way.
There's a very special
I'm letting that
highlight on MV's channel of what a certain very trolly returner can do. So yeah, but the glitch strat for X-Death is pretty straightforward. You basically just you're doing night tanking, because once you berserked him, all he does is physical attacks, and then just use Samson's power enough times that your Gill Toss can do max damage.
I think this next Gill Toss is for the kill, Poexel.
Okay, I'm ready.
So.
I'm ready to stop.
Okay, now next one then. Huh?
Huh?
Poexel?
What did you do?
What happened? What happened?
Oh no! He ran out of money. He's got to be so close to dead. I mean, do you have any kinds of magic equipped or anything?
I ran
or
out of
weapons?
money.
Oh shit. Ran out of money on the final boss.
This is my luck. Alright. Come on, Dancing Dagger, let's do this.
He's got to be like, he has to have less than like 1,000 or 2,000 left by this point. And you've used Samson's power so many times that Lena could probably punch him. If you don't have a weapon she can equip.
Yeah, that's gonna be the issue. I am Samson powering Kara now as an alternative. Unfortunately, Poexel, unless you're a monk, your punches don't change in damage. So that's not exactly an option.
Nice.
I think I saw you had a knife at least.
Yeah, I know. I have a knife I can use.
Instant dagger 2 OP.
Alright. This knife. Oh wait, I got a full moon too. Let's do this. Oh wait, that's using it, not attacking with it. I'm just being silly now, apparently.
Attention is huge.
It's mind-blowing, I'm sure.
Alright, River. Show me your secrets.
Oh yeah, go for the full moon.
Skipper!
Oh, you used it, or did you attack with it?
I accidentally used it the first time. I've been attacking with it, and I have gotten 2 misses so far. 3 misses.
Oh, well, that's because he has Blink because of Kiss of Blessing. Once you've missed him twice, then you can hit him.
I actually have to heal Terra at the first cave.
Nope, still haven't been able to. I'm still not cracking him yet. Alright, we're at the threshold of doing damage now. This is pathetic. I just want to say that. probably all of those few extra random battles I ended up getting literally added up to me running out of money.
How many pairs of running shoes did you buy?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the thing was I only had like 60k left at the end of that.
Oh, yeah, because I have a lot more usually after that.
I think I skipped too many chests.
Skip.
All right.
All right, not a load exercise. I can deal with that. Perfectly fine with that.
All you gotta do, Karin out, is I'm pretty sure if you hit him, we're good. Or not. Alright, we're gonna try changing her row and something else. I don't have that.
How much battle did you get, LCC? River?
I got 2 or 3 extras.
Alright, see. Well, that's pretty outrageous, I guess.
It's pretty good, yeah.
All right.
I got preempted from the first one, too.
I love this, because with the full moon, I am doing all of, like, double-digit damage. Even though he's probably over Samson. So, how about the knife? I'm the wrong person.
Yeah, I got 3 extras now that I think about it.
Nice. Just keep doing that.
Risk of rain, yeah.
It could, no. Can you get mana back into critical?
I don't know if I can. She's not gonna want to stay in critical, because I'm pretty sure if I hit her with this knife, I am going to kill her.
Well, Ferris has no buffing, right?
Oh shit.
Sorry
about that.
Alright, we'll try with the sand.
What is going on?
Sorry. I completely forgot to mute my mic there.
Oops. Okay, I guess full moon is pretty strong.
I didn't put the knife on, I thought I did.
Do you think front rowing Lena would be worth it? Because if he hits her, she's gonna die no matter what.
Only
I
the
might have
one
to
down,
just
that's
front
pretty
row
nice.
everyone anyway. And see what I can
Mustache
do there.
man. The samurai. Mustache man. Give me the black belt.
That MP guard gain. Alright, just back into critical somehow.
Nice. Alright. We got this now.
Alright.
I'm not like explaining anything at all. But I'll let you guys do it.
Ah, crap.
Black belt.
Ooh.
Right, use that shield.
Thank you, Mr. Matchman.
Dancing Dagger might be dangerous too, because she might drain his HP.
I don't know if I have much else of a choice.
Alright, Atros is dead.
Nice.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I only got one bell, that's pretty nice. I haven't
Oh wow.
had that in a while.
What was your Ultros one time?
I don't know, I don't have a timer right now.
No, it was about 41 minutes.
I just hope that I'm going to get the black belts. In my last race against LCC, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I got like
You ran out of
5
smoke
small
bombs.
ones left. For Zozo. This was incredible.
Yeah, the leader of the Imperial soldiers attacking Doma Castle has a 7 out of 8 chance of dropping the black belt, which is an accessory that gives you both lets you counterattack and you can sell it for some good money later on too. And a 1 out of 8 chance of dropping a Phoenix down instead, which is just a
Not very good.
yeah, it's just a thanks game, really. Type of thing.
One time it came in handy where I had to heal Sabin or something.
Yeah, cause you only you only have 1 Phoenix down during that part of the game.
You get 2, but yeah. It's
Yeah, I
pretty,
get 2.
well, you get 1 for the Phantom Train and 1 just in general, so. Yeah.
Yeah, there are several instances in the World of Balance where you get to encounter that 7 chances out of 8 thing.
Thank you, Claude, for letting me know what his time was.
Yeah, 41:43 was the time I was
41:44?
watching. Yeah.
So that's about 12 seconds behind me from what I had.
Sweet.
But, you know, I walked all the way from Narsh to Figaro Cast without a battle, so
Oh, nice. You're lucky.
and then walked to South Figaro without a battle. What am I doing?
You are able.
And I don't have to heal Sabin.
There's a couple special
Wow.
map tiles in between the Cave of Figaro and South Figaro that have the game doesn't check for random encounters, so that helps a bit.
Yeah.
There's a couple sprinkled here and there throughout the World of Balance too. I mean, my theory on why that works is that they're kind of gaps in between different enemy sets on the map, and they just kind of left them as holes instead of making them one or the
Yeah,
other.
I'm not sure. It's like a corner of it's dark green, and the rest of it's light green.
Yeah, he died! Oh my god, it happened!
He died? Alright.
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Congrats, man.
That was epic.
Alright, well, we're still waiting for Twitch chat, or the Twitch delay to go through.
The longest. I don't even know what to say.
Yay!
Did you get to the second part of it though, or did you just do the? I don't even know.
I ran out of money. That's the problem. Is I ran out of money on the last toss, and then Leonard decided it'd be a good time to steal HP from Max Death and cause me to have to go into a spiral. If I ever do this run again, I am buying an emergency Excalibur.
Or getting some more money chests or whatever, but yeah, if and when we do this again though, I'll definitely make sure you've got a slot on the 4 run.
It's fine. It's just my problem is the way my work worked out, and I just didn't put enough time into it, mostly because I was busy with work. That's my fault, and this is also my weakest FF, so I obviously need to step up to the plate better.
Alright, MV, just give me a countdown.
Okay, ready? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
I just want to say, it is not a very fun thing when you see 22 damage on the final boss with a weapon swing.
I know.
Well, if you have a means of getting it to critical HP, that works.
I was trying to like figure out, so I was like,
What? Oh my god,
No
no
black
black
belt?
belt?
Nope.
Oh crap.
Right.
It begins.
I kept that.
Pick up the tent.
Twice in a row. I mean, how can this
Did you pick up
happen?
the tent, Dreambound? Dreambound Colts?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, if I don't
Did-
get the
oh.
black belt and don't feel like starting over, I get the rune edge and the Narsh mines instead. It actually sells for more than the black belt does. It's in the movables
Problem is
too.
where you buy smoke bombs,
Great.
really.
Yeah, I mean you'll have enough smoke, but you should have enough smoke bombs until you get to the Magitech factory. I think even without the black belt.
I don't know. He didn't pick up the tent, so he's down 2 smoke bombs by default, so it's rough.
Yeah, it's just going to come down to encounter luck.
Oh, thank you, Ramscap. My #1 supporter.
MV, I'm your #1 supporter, although I probably shouldn't support you, because
I
your
am
luck
too,
plus
man.
my luck plus Rom luck, I'm sure ends universes way more than X-Step does.
I am all yours, Rain. I don't regret anything.
Honestly, while that was probably the worst fight ever, I am just gonna say that I hope that was at least entertaining for everyone who saw that, because I'm pretty sure everyone was like, "What?" I was about to say, like, I was like, did X-Death decide he doesn't like money anymore?
Thank you.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just out of money. Alright, I'm gonna mute for a second because I need to go make a phone call.
Please
Alright.
do.
Alright, then. Okay, I'm just letting everyone know that after the first 3 battles, I'm on world record base.
Really, Cyan? You actually countered? Crazy.
We got 3 rats.
Ooh.
It's on.
It's on. I didn't get 3 rats. Got the Repo Man.
And they didn't run away.
Oh.
Trolls.
Oh man.
Doesn't matter.
Mm.
We all start by Seb in scenario because we need to. It's the only place we can get the smoke bomb at the end, which will make the other scenario
Really?
faster.
Really, Magitech? Doing your triangle kick on me?
Alright, let me get the times updated.
Nice. No counters. Good, good, good. Mental kick.
Nice. Once you take the incentives into effect, that Incolex and I were 19 seconds apart.
Oh, sweet.
That was a good race.
So about the Reverse Stroke Doom challenge, can we still say, is there a limit on pause buffering?
No, there's no limit on pause buffering, but you do need to hit each reel the first time it spins past.
The first time it's possible.
On your active reel.
Alright.
That's just for the Ultros 4 battle.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to hop in and just do, I guess, a time update so everyone can hear in case people aren't paying attention to chat. So right now, all 4 team standings at the beginning of Final Fantasy VI. Team Wyvern has 7 hours, 57 minutes, 12 seconds. Team Egg is 7 hours, 58 minutes, 33 seconds. Team Ralse is 8 hours, 10 minutes, 2 seconds. And Team Waterfall is 8 hours, 49 minutes, 29 seconds. As far as incentives are concerned, Team Wyvern pulled out a little bit of a lead. El Magus hit the airship landing in Final Fantasy IV as well as doing Calbrena. Then Poexel was the only Final Fantasy V racer that did the Neo X Death, and he also got the airship landing. So those things combined gave them a little bit of an edge. So basically it's anybody's game at this point with the RNG troll that's Final Fantasy VI. So I'm out again, but good luck to everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, good night. Still going.
And the incentives for this are the Reverse Joker Doom challenge that MV and I just talked about for the final battle with Ultros. The Opera challenge, where we're going to do, also known as the Spooniest Bard, where you, watching the relay, get to vote on which opera performance you enjoyed the most. And then doing a direct airship landing on Kefka's tower, which means going directly up and landing on it without having to stop to adjust positioning. Next time we do this, though, I liked LCC's idea of saying that if you defeat Ifrit without using the runaway trick, then that's one.
I didn't mention it because I didn't want to do it.
How did that work before the runaway trick was discovered?
I would probably do Aurabolt and Drill and Ice and put Lock on healing duty, I guess. That's about all I can think of.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, and just hope you can defeat Ifrit before he changes to Shiva.
Oh, so he doesn't have that much HP then?
No, it's like, what is it, like 2,000 some or something? I don't... Actually, probably more than that. I don't even know. I've never killed him, so...
Hey, come on, Black Belt!
So yeah, one of the things we didn't talk about yet is that at the beginning of the game you only really pay attention to the leveling up at the beginning of the game, because the party changes often, new people come in, and the levels you are at determines at what level other characters join. And so yeah, we do take some breaks and fight some battles
Yeah.
at the beginning of the
It's
game.
like the average level of your party plus 2, except
Depends on
Bannon,
the
which
character,
is minus
yeah.
3,
Yeah, it's basically-
I think.
It's the basic idea.
So yeah, basically farming a little bit with Terra there ends up having your level 6. That makes Locke join at level 8. And then that will also influence Edgar, so on.
Man, dead back attack.
I got the black belt, by the way.
Good.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Guess I'm going to be the only one.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Phantom train.
Phantom train mishaps.
No. Not at all. Complete opposite.
Oh, by the way, suplexing the Phantom train is
Oh.
not optional in this relay.
Suplex hyper. Cha.
Insane.
da, 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 da.
Right. Alright, I'm entering the Phantom train.
Alright.
I think I'm still in kind of a PB place, I think. Even though I didn't get the black belt.
Sorry, Miles, I couldn't suplex myself. Wasn't in the cards. I mean, the train did wheel, it didn't even do the freaking... whatchamacallit.
Evil toot.
Yeah. Toot, toot.
Choo choo.
I see you got netted there.
Yeah, but not Mog, so we're
It's
fine.
Kutan. Kutan's the best one.
True. It's a general.
Kutan, the traitor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a funny reference that you would only see on the Kefka at Norse race. But yeah, basically, yeah, you
Oh, I have
can
theories.
just
Always.
play without summons.
Oh man, come on, Ghost, please. Alright.
If we could somehow
on.
find a way to clip through South Figaro's guards, I have a route that would actually use Kutan a little while. And delay things. And...
Alright, the times should
But
all be
the cards
updated
will be.
now.
All right.
So yeah, there was once you've taken the incentives into account, there was less than a minute spread. Well, yeah, a little. I guess 1 minute and 6 seconds spread between Incolex and Dawn. Oh, that's right. I think we were also going to give Dald a minute off because of his internet problems too. Well, he still won either way, though.
Mm. Well, I'm chilling out for a bit, so let's read stuff.
Ugh. Okay. Edgar is Ed. Good old Ed.
Yeah.
Renaming failed.
So yeah, Sabin scenario in general has a lot of kind of dangerous encounters, either for getting like back or pincer attacked, or just from getting really bad ETB too. Like
yeah, for sure.
Like bombs on the outside part of the Phantom Train have an attack called Blaze that does about 200 damage. And
yeah, if you get 3 of them, like there's a rare encounter with 3, then it really sucks.
you also, I mean, your only means of killing stuff too is untargetable attacks like Orbolt and Dispatch too. So if you get a pincer attack, you can get trolled by just who gets targeted by your power attacks too. Before you, because you have to kill. This is pincer attacks are new to this game, and thankfully we're gone after FF7. But you have to kill all the enemies on either the left or right side in order to be able to run away.
Yeah. Now I'm at high risk of getting the Marshall fight on the Veld because
I just got this glitch with Cyan again where he did nothing during the battle.
What?
Oh yeah,
I've
you got
seen
the
that
counter
happen
glitch.
once. Like, he just stands there, his ATB is full, and he stands there like he's ready to go, but then he doesn't do anything.
There's a counter glitch in the game where if they attack, I don't know exactly what it is, but I've had it happen with a few bosses as well, though, where their AI will just lock up. It's basically, as their ATB is about to get full, and then they get attacked, and then they trigger a counter, they get locked and doing nothing for some reason. It's really strange. So I've had some bosses where I'm expecting them to do something, I'm waiting for their second turn to happen, and it never happens, and then it screws up everything. Had it happen on Ifrit and Dataluma. It's really, really unfortunate. You just get super confused. But yeah, I might get the Marshall fight, which would be really bad, but I might get guards, we'll see.
Oh yeah, Sensuous stream's gone.
It was buffering. It's back now.
Oh, okay. No problem.
If you can't get it back, let me know. I might have to restart XSplit.
Oh, it's good now. It just buffered for a while. I'm very pleasantly surprised that hasn't been more of an issue today, just because of me having all these streams up and then rebroadcasting them. But yeah, that does in fact confirm that Team Ralse has very bad internet RNG.
King Head.
And then after this cutscene here with Cyan and his family too, there's a timer that needs to count off until you actually leave the train station, and that's still going even when you're in the menu. So you get a little bit of free menuing time to sort equipment and stuff.
Back attack on the Veld.
Ow.
Can't get the Gao that way. Doesn't work.
Because in order to proceed, they have to find and recruit Gao, and he has I think a 5 out of 8 chance of showing up in any regular battle. But if you get either back or pincer attacked, you can't encounter Gao no matter what, just because that wouldn't work with the cutscene with talking to them, basically.
Then I get pincered.
Ow.
So what was a good time will all of a sudden not be the best time.
Yeah, when Essentia, when your stream loaded back up to, it was frozen for a few seconds before the buffering finished, and it was frozen on Sabin and Cyan having their shocked faces.
Nice.
Apparently I can't kill brawlers in the front row. The more you know. Now he crits, of course. But at least Gao appeared, okay. That wasn't so bad, actually. Not that bad at all, actually.
Maybe I do.
Yeah, in regards to the Veld, lately I've been doing like the Veld manipulation stuff, where every time you reset and load a save, it adds 14 to this counter, which goes to a specific grouping of enemies. And groups 1 through 13 are the ones that don't have, well, they have less chances of getting inescapables, and then it automatically goes up to the next pack, which at that point would be number 52, which is a Templar fight, which has 4 enemies and it's inescapable, so you don't want that one at all. So before the runs, I always change it around to make sure I get the right stuff. There's always the risk of getting inescapable still, but they're usually not as bad.
Son of a submariner, they will pay for this.
And I got Kappa.
Kappa?
Kappa. Always falls right with the music, too.
Alright, I'm in the Veld right now.
Cool.
I mean, I hope I did the Veld manipulation right. Alright, I got it. Nice.
Nice. So LCC is just coming into the Serpent Trench now. Unlike the Elite River, the number of battles you get in the Serpent Trench is completely fixed, but the enemy formations you get in them is not, and there's a few of them that are pretty dangerous. You can also get pincer attack too, which is not good.
Or I can pincer a single angle form, whatever works.
Yeah. A single angry form on the first battle with bad HTB or back attack is extremely dangerous, almost a party wipe, because they can do Aqua Rake, which is the blue magic Strago starts with. Very powerful at that stage in the game.
Yeah, a lot of enemies in this game have AI where if they're alone they do something different. So single angle form does something different, single slam dancer does something different. It's usually something really powerful that can wipe the whole party. So, but at the same time, it's usually really easy to run from because single enemies actually are easy to run. Whereas if you have like 4 enemies on screen, it takes a lot longer. Generally speaking, anyways.
Then they take the right fork first because if you take the right fork, you go into a cave. But if you take the left fork, you keep going, but you also get into an extra battle. So they take the right fork first because it's a very short cave, but the second cave is a lot longer, so they just take the battle instead.
The Medusa is also really, really dangerous in the trench since they can stop you.
Yeah.
Especially
Cyan.
if it's a pincer or something, yeah.
And I'm home free.
That's a lot of battles, game.
Alright, so how are things going now that I made my phone call?
Nothing crazy happened. Dreambound didn't get the black belts. Not there yet, but yeah. It's about it.
It's a
Woo!
Suplex!
suplex!
I'm bad.
MB, I just set up all the luck for you. You're good.
Yeah.
It was all luck in the minute for MV, obviously.
Testers. Hate them.
Me too, man. Me too.
But yeah, Plexel next time, it doesn't matter which one you put me on, I just need to take more time and stream more actual full practices. I thought I'd be okay with not, but it's because I kept doing them in stretches. It's just, I had nothing.
Spy me the efforts.
Did with the time you had. It's alright, man.
Well, I'm doing a clip through a soldier here to skip most of the luck scenario. It's like one of the few sequence breaks in the game.
Yeah, it kind of surprises me a little that that isn't more useful. Because you can phase through pretty much any moving NPC that way.
Yeah, sometimes I get lucky and I clip through ghosts on the Phantom Train as I'm exiting out of battle. It doesn't happen that often.
You can do that in FF5 too with the machine heads in the pyramid too, actually.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
Almost had Terra die in a really bad mistake. Not using fire on my side attack on Tuskers. Don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, you attacked.
But we survived that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got the gore counter.
Yeah, basically, Tuskers don't use gore unless you attack them. Use it as a counter. It does a lot of damage, so
yeah,
it's really bad to attack them at all. You always just want to use fire and auto crossbow if you can.
Oh, back attack.
Suplexing the Phantom Train is not an incentive; it's a requirement.
Yeah. The only way you can get out of it is if you have a really good excuse. Like
well, no. If Sabin suplexes himself, then I'll give you some kind of bonus out of sympathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Dreambomb's channel, by the way, for a highlight of that actually happening too, because of Sabin getting confused.
Yeah, it happened to me in my Leo glitch run too. Against number 24. Pretty awesome. But he fixed the problem. I mean, he's not confused anymore, so I'm happy.
Why didn't you run away, Locke?
Yeah, that's another thing about this game too. So the last two Final Fantasy games we've watched, 4 and 5, you pretty much run away almost instantly unless it's like a back attack or something. In this one, you kind of have to build up your run for each individual character, and it has varying degrees of difficulty depending on various elements. So it's partial RNG. If you're hasted, you actually run a little bit faster, and different characters actually have a different. I don't know what the word is. They can run better. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a hidden stat.
A different level.
Of
Level of cowardliness.
Exactly. So like Banon, for example, almost never runs right away. Same thing with Cyan, he's pretty low on the list. But like Locke does and Shadow does pretty quickly. It's not based on level or anything, it's just a hidden stat, so... Oh, screwed that up.
You can use that. I mean, that's mostly a bad thing because it makes it take longer to run away from encounters. But in a few cases, you can use it to your advantage, like with the Magitech Narsh battles at the start of the game. As far as having only certain characters run away, so that the others get more experience.
Yeah.
That plays a bit of a bigger role in the glitchless category, which is how I run this game. Just because you need to do a bit more leveling in order to be able to finish the run.
Oh man, it's gonna be a bad VAR this time.
Back attack.
Man. About 23 smoke bombs. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it's not good. That's why I picked up the tent in my case, just in case I didn't get the black belt. So I have extra 2 smoke bombs, but yeah. You don't really expect it to happen, so I don't blame you at all.
Wow. Alright. Teddy better.
And much like the beginning river part, this also has optional battles.
Yeah, between 0 and 3 supposedly. I don't think I ever got 0 though.
I think it might
Holy
between
Jesus.
1 and 3.
Okay. Out of Vargas, pincer attack against Tuskers.
Oh.
Yeah, estimated time for FS6 is like a little over 5
Terra's
hours
dead.
if you don't die.
Reap in peace, Terra. Reap in peace, Locke. It begins.
Okay, I might have manipulated really badly. I'm sorry, Andy.
I'm gonna have to go to the N in the returner Zeta. Oh, man.
That sucks. It really
Oh,
does.
yeah. I'm gonna save before returner Zeta.
It's really weird that she doesn't revive whenever you are exiting that bed. But she doesn't. If you go outside with her by herself, she'll just die and you'll get annihilated.
Yeah, that's
for
weird.
battle. It's kind of funny.
Oh man. Just save.
How you doing, controller?
Well, not starting on the right foot. Pretty much gonna be 1 minute or more. 2 minutes behind on Ultras 1 at this rate. Sure, I will take a nap. I already feel humiliated, and I'm only 37 minutes into the run. Good job, game.
Hey, nobody got returners soft locked at least.
True, true.
Hey,
This is good. That's step one.
don't give the game ideas, Flexel. We all know how that Kefka at Marsh Race went that one time. And I were
That was
both
so
in it.
good.
Oh man.
That was so good.
What? I
I
ended
wouldn't
up
be surprised if
resetting
someone
and
found
then.
a new way to soft lock it during this.
Whoa! Alright, I'm alive.
Yeah,
Good. I like to hear
a
that.
lot of things.
What are potential soft lock points in this game?
Everywhere.
Just pretty much just the returner's hideout as an actual soft lock.
Kind of the,
the
the
banquet
banquet too, although you do
so-
have a way to get out of that if although then you
Yeah.
wouldn't get the charm bangle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
basically you can have that soft lock happening when you're supposed to talk to soldiers and you just wait it out because you are out of bounds but cannot go anywhere. So you keep playing
Gotcha.
like later, but yeah, you cannot get the charm bangle and that's an incredible loss of time later on.
You can talk to one soldier and you can get a revivify.
Yeah.
And you can keep going left or right indefinitely. For all of eternity.
Oh, the soft lock that could have happened on the Return and Hideout NL7 is that basically there's a little moment where you don't control Edgar and you just follow a soldier, a returner. And if the other returner that is chilling next to the table decides to walk between you and that returner during the little cutscene where you have no control, the game soft locks because Edgar cannot advance and follow the script.
Cool game,
It's
bro.
Really fun.
One chance in 1,000, but it has happened.
I've had it happen to me twice.
You need a specific,
Yeah.
very specific NPC walking pattern, plus the actual timing of talking to the guy and mashing and stuff to actually make it happen.
So I
Definitely,
guess are people going to be like using webcam to sing the opera part and just putting that on their game screen? Is that the way that's going down?
No, I don't have.
I'm using webcam.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone has their camera, I'll probably just adjust the crop settings during the opera so, so it's on.
Could try to get that set up. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, hopefully it looks like we're spaced out pretty well right now, so they'll kind of miss each other a little bit, you know?
We have
Hopefully,
no
yeah.
worry about MV overlapping anybody. I solved that issue, no problem.
I think that now that MV doesn't have that we should just let MV go all out and do whatever the hell he wants.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Just like, as long as your clothes stay on, anything goes.
Give him a sympathy vote at that point.
Not even a sympathy vote, I just know that MV will not disappoint, you know?
It's true. This is very true. Very true.
I also wanted to point out, just being a Final Fantasy IV runner, we did have the highest view count during our run. Just saying.
Yeah, it looks like we're not on the front page of Twitch TV anymore, unfortunately, but we've still got an amazing crowd watching.
Yeah, for sure.
Just throwing that out for all you fans in the chat of Final Fantasy VI. Get your homies over here.
Yeah, looks like we've been supplanted by a couple of tournaments. Oh well.
Damn you,
Crush
LOL.
those vile insects.
Well, I mean, if we could probably, if we wanted to, try to, like, I'm not saying this is something we should do, but if we set up one for the fall now, that might not be a bad idea. Give us a lot of time to work out stuff, but that depends on if we want to do that at all.
I think we had a pretty good time. It's been probably 2 months or so, hasn't it, Wexel? I think when you put it on SDA.
That sounds about right. I think it was, it was in like mid-December or so.
Yeah. It just, like for me, and I know for Rain too, it was kind of weird timing just because I was at work a bunch and stuff. But, I mean, had it been any other time, it would have been perfect, for us. And we can't really discount what happened because of work or anything like that. I think it was plenty of time, and all the runners it was cool how we all got work together to actually do today.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I feel like I didn't put in as much work as the other guys, and it definitely showed, and I feel
Same.
bad for that.
Well, we're here to have fun though. As long as fun was had,
Yep.
it's a victory.
Well,
all
I
around.
had fun. Hopefully the stream had fun watching X-Death not take my money anymore because I ran out.
Bro, man, a Final Fantasy 1 to 13 3 race, since Lightning Return comes out on Tuesday, would be probably the worst thing that ever happened.
We'd get hung up on Final Fantasy 11 and it would never finish. Just kidding. You'd skip it.
Alright, that's kept getting
that's
down.
interesting, thinking of Final Fantasy IV the after years. I've been considering running that game for a while now, but the biggest holdup is actually trying to figure out how the hell to run it with all the different episodes and everything.
There's
And
runs of it on SDA, although I think it's just
Every
individual
episode's
episodes
a different thing.
right,
every
it's just
episode's
different
different.
ones. But there's that one, the 8th and final episode, that's because your levels carry over. Would you just be able to level everyone up to 50 in the prior episodes? And there's just stuff like that.
Technically, according to SDA rules, that is allowed for you to import perfect files into the last one.
Just like a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest with the resistance glitch.
Well, it's more like kind of New Game Plus style rules, where if you can carry
I
over
gotcha.
data from a previous playthrough, you can just do whatever you want.
Like your Parasite Eve New Game Plus awesome run, by the way.
Yeah, I need to get me a better machine gun if I want to improve that, I think. Which is unfortunately going to require some junk farming.
I will probably, I don't know if you have notes or anything for that, but I will probably try to do something with that sometime this year.
I think Greenbaum
hopefully
actually
soon.
has notes on his channel. I mean, everything I've written down about Parasite Eve is in the comments for my SDA submission. But that's more,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did some
that's more for
notes for the
segmented though.
90%.
Well, you know what
I'd run
I
it if
might
it
try
wasn't
to
for those
do?
boxes.
Wexel, what might be a nice, interesting thing is in the fall if we could set up something for 1 through 3, but 2's the big stickler on that one.
Well, I don't know if I'd want to
Yeah.
watch a 3 or a 2 race personally, regardless of what.
You mean
version it is.
US 1, 2, and 3? Let's do that.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Yeah, sign me up.
Oh man, Moustache Man time is coming. I just get the thing.
Yeah, one interesting thing that's coming up, I'm going to be doing some shopping in Figaro Castle, and if you have Edgar in the lead, you'll actually get discounts there, or get 50% off. It's very important to have him there in the lead position, otherwise you don't get it.
Or, I mean, it could be fun in 6 months to do a Seiken Densetsu race.
That'd be nice.
You could do
now,
that.
would you do... You do Seiken Densetsu 1, 2, and 3, so we'd have to get Final Fantasy Adventure. That would be actually really cool.
Because it'd be
runs that again, I forget. So.
That'd be Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and SD3. I know that the guy who Revenant Kyoku, the guy who does the 4
Oxnor also runs Final Fantasy Adventure.
Didn't FF Gamer do a run of that too a while back?
Not that I ever heard of, but wouldn't surprise me.
He might have.
It wasn't for very long. I thought he just did a
Oxnor is kind
couple.
of the Game Boy Final Fantasy specialist.
We could
Even
also
though none of the
do,
Game Boy
at one
Final
point-
Fantasies are actually Final Fantasy, they're all either Saga or Seiken Densetsu.
We could do Final Fantasy Legends 1, 2, and 3. That would be pretty fun. Even though you'd have to do glitched percent on all those. That would be quick.
Another thing too could be to basically do this again, only have Chrono Trigger instead of 5 or something like that, just because that's kind of a more
Mystic
hype,
Quest
more
has
hype
enough
game
runners.
Than, the US. But that's a ways off. Let's just focus on what's going on right now.
Yeah, sorry. My head's in the clouds. I'm kind of loopy. That X death was just too much.
Man, I didn't save before the Imperial base. This is totally YOLO for me.
Good luck.
So what did the Mustache Man grant you?
Well, I think
I got the black belt. Got it.
You got it?
Got it.
Wow, man.
It's on. It's my revenge in life.
Alright, now catch up the Dreambound. You can do it. He's only walking down in the Kefka Narsh section. And he walked the wrong way. It's all good, though. He made it.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about the Moogle multi-party battle at the beginning very much. With that's a little tricky to avoid getting into any battles other than the martial battle that you have to win in order to advance, because you have to walk past the soldiers when they're moving. Because if you touch them when they're stopped, you get into the battle. But for the Narsh multi-party battle, it's much easier, just because there's these little safe spots you can stand, which the soldiers completely leave you alone. The only real kind of thing that really takes kind of a bit of practice is avoiding the rider that's running back and forth in front of Kefka.
I think that adds a nice element to this game, as well as that in multiple sections of the game you have to split your party up, where in the other games there really isn't anything like that. Like in 4, you just have your party and that's basically it.
Oh, that ATB. Always not countering anyone. It didn't count. Ooh, and I got crit. Potion!
yeah. Less YOLO, more potion, please.
And it didn't counter again. All 3 attacks. Oh my god.
Damn.
Okay. He took lazy
That might
7.
be a quote of the race. Less YOLO, more potion, please. That should be on a banner of some sort.
Yeah, basically the whole thing about the black belt fight against Emperor's soldiers is that if you get really mediocre ATB, something like 50%, you're basically gonna take all 4 attacks without defending yet. It takes a little while for defend to confirm, and that can be dangerous with
that
criticals.
happened to me, actually.
Yeah, all the enemies can counter if you hit them, Like, or if you once you kill the enemies, they can potentially counter, which can do even more damage. The ones
Yeah,
in the back
some of them
act.
they can do final attacks too when you kill them.
Yeah.
And they drank the Kool-Aid.
No! Don't drink the evil purple Kool-Aid.
Drank. Too delicious.
I guess for the people in chat talking about different variations of like doing a Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 relay race, that's as cool as that would be, it's almost unfeasible just because of the sheer time that it would take. It would, we're talking over 24 hours in most cases.
Yeah,
and
probably
to have
probably
that be,
closer to like 27 or so, I'd say, because the record, because that actually is a competitive category in Japan.
Right.
The record I think is 27:44 for doing 7, 8, and 9 back to back. So for English version without turbo would probably be more like 28 and a half, 29.
And that'd be the best time probably. If you had a 4-team relay like this, it would be 30 plus hours of games. And
Oh my god, are you serious?
Hard to sustain that kind of thing.
What the hell's wrong with me? I didn't get around the guy in so. It's fine. It doesn't really lose that much time. It's just, how did that even happen?
You could possibly do to the end of the first disc, but I guess if you're gonna go into the effort of doing a relay, if I was running, I would just assume finish the game.
Man, lazy. They
That's kind of how I feel with people doing just World of Balance runs in this game. It's like, why not just finish?
Sure.
Yeah, RPGs are kind of a weird thing where, like, if you're running Super Mario World or something and you just like, oh, any percent, so it's a 10-minute long run, but you're beating the game still, or even, Ocarina of Time and things like that, you're doing these huge skips, but you're still completing the game, where, to me, if you do a Final Fantasy 9, like, I know Poexel did a Disc 1 for a marathon run, and that's cool, because it's a marathon, so it's still a good chunk of time, and you just get to show off cool tricks and stuff like that. But if you're doing a race, then to me you should kind of finish the game out, I guess.
Well, I did do a continuation race with Spike Vegeta when we were getting ready for AGDQ last year. We basically, since we didn't have we didn't have enough time to do full game races, we would just race one disc at a time and then use our save file from that for the next one.
You finished the game still, though, right?
Yeah, it took 4 races, but we did finish the game.
It's hard to, as much as speedrunning, I think, is a part of everyone's life in this relay, a big, huge part of it, it's still hard to find 9 hours in a single day to set aside to sit down and focus on one game. It's definitely not
I think that's probably the single biggest reason why the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies have much bigger speedrunning scenes than the PlayStation ones these days, is just because they're about half the length on average.
And if you lose a run, I've lost runs at Zeromus before, and it's horrible, but you're 3.5 hours or whatever into a run, and so you could potentially do it again. But if you're doing, Final Fantasy 7 no slots or something, and you're 8 hours into your run and you lose it, are you really going to sit there for 8 hours again and go through it?
Well, FF9 has Doom Gaze and Death Guys in it. And,
that's true, yeah.
And people run it, so it's just part of the run.
I am not
Didn't
from
Tomato
Brazil
Rice do
original.
2
I'm from
FF9 runs
Alaska.
back to back?
Yes, and the second one was a new record.
No quick kill for me. I misread the
I'm
situation.
not
I
saying
thought he
that,
glitched
that
out.
people aren't insane. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
so
definitely
LCC is doing a new kind of a newer strategy for Dadaluma because basically normally when you've done a certain amount of damage to him, he uses a bunch of healing items on himself and then casts some buffs. And then there's a couple different ways that you can avoid that. Like one way is just to like wait for him to go a second time, and then try to finish him off before you can do anything else. The way LCC was doing it was more designed to try to kill him before he gets his second turn, but it didn't work out for some reason.
Yeah, basically what happened for me was Dadaluma looked like he countered lock, but it was actually his first turn. So I was just going on the chance that his AI bugged out. That's about it. And then he got the tonics off. He only did tonics, no potions, so I actually got pretty lucky with that because like Aura Bolt and Drill and stuff cuts through the safe and stuff, so it's not the end of the world because he didn't get much life back, but it still takes some time. Probably less time than if I just waited for a second turn, so wasn't a huge deal, I guess.
And then for like Essentia is fighting Kefka at Narsh right now, and the main thing you really want to do here is you want to kill him before he gets his third turn, because especially if you don't bring Celis to the battle, because then he has a chance of using Ice 2, and if he does that on your whole party, it's a pretty high chance of game over. So
yeah, so you just use weight tricks and stuff to prevent that. So
yeah, we should probably explain the weight trick too, just because this is the first game where it's actually a thing. So I mean, in all three games, well, actually, in the English version of 4, there's no option. It's always wait, but in 5 and 6, you can choose between wait and active. And if it's on active, the time is always advancing in the battle, and on wait, it pauses when you go into submenus. And you can basically manipulate that in this game by going into submenus during attack animations, because then enemies aren't gaining ATB towards their next turn during that animation, and with kind of the right planning and timing, you can use that to reduce the number of turns that enemies get. Like when I run this game, I use that pretty heavily on like the first Ultros battle to try to kill him before there's any risk whatsoever of Bannon taking a tentacle.
Yeah. Pretty much you want to do it just so he doesn't get the one where he hits everyone with tentacles and does the ink and stuff. Because if that happens, then you're at risk of dying for sure. And sometimes a lot of people actually use it too much, because a lot of times it's not even necessary to do it. But
yeah,
it's something you just figure out with practice and learning and stuff.
Yeah, you'll be seeing it a lot too when they get to like the floating continent, because you can use that to kind of extend the amount of time that Terra's morph gauge lasts when she uses that.
Yeah, I just do it because I can, just in case I just happen to need it for whatever reason. But yeah, most in this particular route, you don't really need to extend the morph at all. It's just for emergencies. But there's very rare that you ever need it. So, if for whatever reason if you don't have enough money for enough Thunder Rods, you could probably do like a 3 Thunder Rod strat on Ultros 3, maybe something like that with morph. But other than that, I can't think of too
You could
much.
probably kill Narapa with morph too if you needed to. Well, then again, you'd have to have a. Do you have wall rings at all at that point, or do you sell them all?